The GOP primary, Fox News opened a debate between Democrat Newsom, that's Gavin Newsom, the governor of California, and Republican DeSantis, that's Ron DeSantis, the governor of Florida. Looks like media propaganda. What's your opinion on that debate? Thanks and Godspeed. My opinion on that debate is that my friends and former colleagues were looking for ratings. Now, we won't know what the ratings were. They come out at, this is odd, at 12 minutes after 4 in the afternoon, East Coast time, every weekday afternoon. And we'll find out then what the ratings were. But this is really the undercard as things now stand. I know Ron DeSantis. I've known him for many years, but his campaign is floundering. Every time he opens his mouth, he loses votes. And I know Gavin Newsom. He's married to my former colleague, or was married to my former colleague, Kimberly Guilfoyle, who's now engaged to Donald Trump Jr. No, you can't make this up. But one of my first assignments when I left the bench and started in television was to cover a murder trial in California. And there were two young prosecutors prosecuting this murder trial. The murder weapon was a vicious dog, a known vicious dog that the state of California had indicted a guy for putting upon his neighbor whom he hated, and the dog killed the neighbor. The prosecutorial team was Gavin Newsom and Kimberly Guilfoyle. And I interviewed them and I covered the case, and that's how I met them, and that's how we all became friends. The guy was convicted, by the way. The conviction was overturned by the California Supreme Court. It was tried a second time, also by Assistant Prosecutor Newsom and Assistant Prosecutor Guilfoyle, and that time he was convicted again, and the conviction stuck. I think it would be a colossal mistake for the Democrats to nominate Newsom, because the only thing more difficult to defend in America today than Joe Biden's record is Gavin Newsom's record. If you think the United States is bad, California is worse in terms of taxes, in terms of regulation, in terms of guns, in terms of abortion, in terms of free speech. It's an absolute mess, and the government is in debt, and people are leaving California in droves. As for Ron DeSantis, if you want a rather conservative place, go to Florida. But I don't think DeSantis is resonating with the voters. Why did they pick those two? Well, my friend Sean Hannity has a good nose for what he thinks people want to watch and listen to. We'll find out if he was right when we see the ratings. I did not watch.